Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to do my July favorites, so let's just get started. And let's start with sunscreen, y'all. So I'm terrible with sunscreen. I'm gonna be honest. I've gotten better over the last probably like year or two, probably like last 2 years. I've gotten a lot better, but I'm terrible with sunscreen, and I find that I hate most of it because it's like heavy and greasy and right. But I found this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist Sunscreen, and it says it's broad spectrum SPF 70, and it's a weightless, clean feel, non-greasy, water resistant. And thank you, Neutrogena, for telling the truth. It's so non-greasy. I love it. It's like you spray it on, it's ultra fine, it soaks in quick. It's really helping me. I have gotten a tan though, y'all. You know, I got my chocolate going on now this summer, but this is helping me to not burn myself, and I like it so much. And now I feel like I just need to find a really nice face one, but this is really nice. So if you're finding that a lot of them are heavy and they're making you even hotter, and just try the Ultra Sheer Body Mist. And I found this at Walmart. Yeah, I found this at Walmart. Okay, simple, cover your ears for a second. This is the Neutrogena Hydroboost Water Gel Moisturizer. Simple. Listen, I love you, you know that. I feel so bad. You guys know that I love the Simple moisturizer. I found it maybe 3 or 4 years ago and I never looked back. But with the dryness that I was dealing with, it was so severe. Like I wasn't used to that because I've always had oily skin, and I was like, oh my god, dry skin is high maintenance and I don't like it. So I got this, and what it is it's literally like a gel. It smells amazing, but it's really like a gel. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, that feels weird, I don't know about this. I was still very ambivalent. And then as you're putting it on your face, it just soaks in so fast, but you feel so moisturized. And in the summer, I don't like to feel anything on my face, so it soaks in so fast, but my skin feels hydrated, and I feel like my makeup is going on and looking better when I'm wearing makeup. And like today, I am wearing a little bit of makeup today. I have on BB cream and stuff, and I just feel like my makeup is looking better. Yes, Neutrogena. This product really shocked me. I need to do another one of those videos, like products that shocked me. This product like surpassed any expectation I had for it. It is so good, so good. And when I think about all the times I passed it up because I was like, no, you can't be that great, it is. It's that great. It's really good. So I'm enjoying that. This is the Lorac Pro. If you're familiar with it, you know it's a high-end brand. I saved up for this palette. I wanted this so bad. And if you're not familiar with it, this is what it looks like. I mean, could it be any more practical? Even though I don't like that the packaging kind of get messy quick, but you get a nice size mirror, don't want to blind you, and then you get a row of mattes and then a row of shimmers. Like, thank you, who thought of this? And then I feel like just the range of colors, these are those basic colors that if you're getting into makeup, these are great. These are those basic colors that you use to create any look. And I've been loving this palette so much. Sometimes I'm only using the matte row because I've really been into a matte eye, but also love gold, love garnet. And if I'm just going to be honest, pewter has really grown on me. I've been using mauve a lot, taupe way more than I ever thought I would. I've had this for quite a while now, and it's just my baby because I really saved up for this palette. I have no regrets. I think the pigmentation is great, the stain power is amazing, and it was just one of those products that has been worth my money. And yeah, I just love it so much. And then on the other end of that, more of a drugstore brand, however it's not available in the drugstores in the United States, would be from Makeup Revolution again, and it's from a brand within Makeup Revolution called I Heart Makeup, and it's the Naked Chocolate Palette. Are we going to talk about the fact that this is a chocolate bar that's yellow? Are we gonna address that? Like, yellow is my second favorite color, so you got that going, and then you're a chocolate bar. Like, okay, moving on. Oh, let me move the sheet. So this is what the palette looks like. Oh, it has that sheet. This is what the palette looks like. And what prompted me to start using this again is that I had been looking at the Lorac Pro 3, and I'm still in debate about it because I really want the 2 first. And but the 3 has like a lot of gold colors and a lot of the scheme is very similar to this, not exactly, but similar. This palette was not modeled after this. This has been out for quite a while, but I just realized, I was like, you have those gold colors and those bronzy colors and the warm browns and stuff like that, and I pulled this out and I'm loving it. I had been using this palette so much, but I made myself stop using it because I was neglecting other things, and now I'm realizing, no, we belong together. So I do like most of the shades in here. I will say with the shimmer shades, I feel like you have to build them up way more than the mattes. I feel like the mattes are pigmented and they blend so easy. I feel like the shimmers, you have to do a little bit of building to get the desired intensity that I like, because I feel like they can go on a little bit sheer. But overall, I paid about $13 for this palette, and I love it so much. So those are really the two palettes that I have really gravitated toward this month. I want to mention the Milani Brilliant Shine lip glosses. I'm just picking one, but I mean, most of them are amazing. This is 09 Sweet Grapefruit, and I do have this on with a lip liner. Let me put on a little bit more. Never have enough gloss. This is a thicker gloss, but it's not uncomfortable, it's not sticky. But I feel like because of the thickness, I think this will be a perfect winter gloss, first of all. But it's so moisturizing, and I feel like it wears off really evenly. And then once it wears off, I feel like my lips just feel so soft and really moisturized and hydrated. And I love this color. So in terms of color intensity, they're not the sheerest, but they're not like super full coverage. And also I think how much color you get off of these are also going to depend on how pigmented your lips are. If you want even more staying power, pair them with a lip liner, and then you're gonna be in business. But also, I don't find that these, I'm looking in the mirror, I don't find that these do a whole lot of feathering outside of my lip line because they're thicker, and so I feel like they really hang together well. Love this gloss. Again, it's in 09 Sweet Grapefruit, and it's a deeper pink, and so I think this gloss is beautiful. And for women of color, I think this is us, y'all. This is us. Highlighting has become a thing for me. I first started highlighting last year, but y'all, I'm really into it. And this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Now, this is a little size because I actually got it in a kit from Ulta, like this $20 kit, and you get the pressed and the liquid. But I want to mention the liquid in particular because this is the epitome of what I like when it comes to a highlighter. I like for it to look like I'm glowing, but you don't really need to know why I'm glowing. You just need to know I got a glow going on. And this does that. It's a wand applicator like this, and you know, you just dab it on and then blend it out. And also, when I say that, I don't want you guys to think that I'm saying that these are not pigmented, but what I'm saying is when you get up close to me, if you were to see me in person, you wouldn't look at me and go, look at that glitter on your face. You know, like, you wouldn't look at me and go like that, but I hope you would go, girl, look at that highlight. So it's a very fine difference, and I just love this. I really hope Becca does this for some of their other highlighters, because regular price, I feel like their highlighters are like $30. So if I can get me some kits for $20, I'm gonna do that. So I really hope Becca considers doing this for some of their other ones. Where else do we go? Oh, since I just talked about that, a brush that I want to mention that I don't mention nearly enough on my channel, but this is like a makeup MVP in my collection, and this is the This is the e.l.f. small stipple brush. Listen to me. I think if you don't have it, you need it. And I'm going to tell you why. We're getting serious for a second. This is why. Because first of all, this stipple brush handles cream products so well. It handles stains well. And like, if you like cream contouring, cream bronzing, liquid highlights, it handles it so well. Because if you look, the brush, you can actually stipple it on, or you can, you know, do it in a circle, and I feel like it just really gives you a flawless look. Excuse me. I feel like it really gives you a flawless look, and I feel like because of the actual brush shape, it's not as big as a lot of stipple brushes. If you look at that, it's a lot smaller than a lot of stipple brushes, and if you look at it in, like, it gives you precision. Like, look at it in comparison to my cheek. It gives me precision when I'm putting on blushes. And also, I have used this with blushes, which I have one I'm going to mention, that are more pigmented, so that I just get a dispersed application, which is what I did today. So I'm going to go ahead and mention that blush right now, and this is the Milani Baked Blush in Bella Rosa. Two things to say about this blush. well, first of all, I broke the cap. Don't pay attention to that. But this blush is beautiful and it's matte. I prefer matte blushes. So this is the only Milani blush I have. But I love this color. I feel like this color is just beautiful, you know, any time of year. And you can sheer it out for the prettiest application, you know, or build it up a little bit more. I think it's going to look beautiful on a lot of different skin tones. But the other thing I like about this blush is if you have these Milani blushes and you have not tried these wet, it's something about applying this wet that just like melts it into the skin and you just really look like, I don't know, like the finish on the skin when you use this wet is even better. So give that a try. But I wanted to mention this blush. I should have mentioned this to you guys all year long because I've been using it and loving it all year long. And then, are we done? Oh, almost. Y'all remember me talking about this? This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I have to be honest, I have fallen in love with it now. I never disliked it, but loose powders are a little bit messy and high maintenance for me, but this is such a fine, velvety texture, and I feel like whenever I use this on my under eye comes out looking so smooth and just mattified, and I feel like it doesn't look crepey, it doesn't look dry up under there. And also this month I've really enjoyed this powder in particular because I've been doing a lot of baking, and this is probably my favorite powder to bake with because I feel like it handles baking very well. So because of the amount of powder that you're applying when you're baking, I feel like when I dust it away, my under eye still looks smooth and again, not dry or crepey. So I really like it. I'm still not crazy about the smell. Like, it smells good, but I feel like after a while, it just gets on your nerve. It like smacks you in the face. It's so powerful. So I really wish they would consider coming out with a non-scented version because I'm not one that scents bother me a lot, but sometimes this one is just way too much. But besides that, it is a really good powder. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to mention to you guys, because I have not told y'all about this and I discovered this last year. I didn't mean to hold out, I'm sorry. But this is the Flower Beauty Radiance Fragrance Mist, and then also the Rollerball. They do have an actual perfume, but I keep buying the freaking Rollerballs, y'all. And listen, this scent, if you're in Walmart, just smell it. I don't even know how to explain it. But if you smell this, this is how I smell like 90% of the time. It smells so good. I'm trying to contain myself right now. And sometimes at night I will just spray just a little bit of the fragrance mist before I go to bed, because I mean, you know, sometimes you just have to do something for yourself. So spray a little bit of this at night, just smell good for yourself. But pairing these together are so long wearing. And I went to a concert like a week ago, and if y'all don't know, I'm crazy about Babyface, side note. And this is the scent that I wore to go see him, and so I will forever remember that. But also my best friend wore this, and then we're in the car driving and she goes, oh yeah, I like that. Because it was like, it was really windy, and I think it like came back and smacked her in the face. So this is a really nice scent, but I would say smell it because it's kind of, it's like sweet, but it's fresh, but it's like grown woman sexy. It's Bridget, you guys. Like, this scent is up there with Pure Paradise for me, and y'all know how I feel about Pure Paradise. So that's everything. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I hope you enjoyed the video and spending some time with me, seeing what my favorites were. I have some great videos coming out on the channel. And then the very last thing I want to say on a more, I guess, serious note is I want to let you guys know why there hasn't been a lot of videos on the channel for July. I had another death in my family, and it just kind of stopped me in my tracks. And I purposely saved this to the end to say to you guys because I didn't want to get emotional in the beginning, and I'm gonna get off of here before I get emotional in the end. My father passed away. My godfather passed away very early on in July, and you know, I found out he passed away, and it just kind of stopped me in my tracks. It knocked the wind out of me, and I just, you know, I just unplugged. I just really unplugged. So, you know, grief is a strange process. I don't see myself leaving YouTube for a while, but if I need to take some time off and just mentally get myself together, I will let you guys know, and I will take the time to do that. But I was just, you guys, like, I was just knocked off my feet by that. So thank you so much. I know that some of you guys know because you follow me on social media and we talk on social media. So thank you for reaching out to me. I appreciate that so much. Like, I don't just say that, I mean that so much. there are some of you guys who have been with me since before I even lost my mom, which I lost my mom this year, you know. So the year's just proven to definitely be a challenge, but I'm trying to rise to the occasion and just handle it the best way I can. So thank you for keeping me in your thoughts and your prayers. You are always in mine. And thank you for taking a minute to watch this video. Like, that means so much to me. It means a lot to me. This is my escape. This is my hobby. This is my fun place. So I appreciate you. I thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.